Hey familia, what's up? Miranda here, back with another movie haul. So today I got in a couple things from Facebook as well as a package from Mi.dollartreedvd. So stay tuned if you want to see what all I got. So the first thing I got from Facebook, you guys, I'm very excited to add this Disney title to the collection, and that is Disney's Peter Pan. I've been on the hunt for this for a really good price. Now I just need to see about getting the second one, Return to Neverland. Another title that I'm on the hunt for is Pinocchio. Those two seem to be the more kind of pricier Disney titles that I still need, but I'm very, very happy to add Peter Pan. And as you can see, it does come with the slip. So I have not seen this in so many years, but I'm very excited to be able to revisit it here soon. All right, so next up from Facebook, you guys, I got in a bunch of titles from one of the people that I've bought in from before in the past. And it's mostly upgrades, you guys. There's a couple new titles, maybe 2 or 3 that are new to the collection, but the rest are all upgrades. So I'm just going to go ahead and share with you guys. So I actually just recently got this from Dollar Tree, and that is the Edge of 17. I still have not watched it, but I figured I would just go ahead and upgrade it because you guys know I am slowly but surely trying to upgrade my DVD collection. So the Edge of 17. Then we have Alice Through the Looking Glass. I actually have not seen this one. We've seen the first one, but I've never seen this one. This is like a part 2 to it. So I'm excited to check this one out. Then one of my favorite rom-coms here, Made in Manhattan. Gotta love this one. Gotta love you some J-Lo. And then this one too, I had recently also picked up at Dollar Tree. And it just kind of really annoyed me because I have the first one on Blu-ray and I had this one on DVD. So I figured I'd just go ahead and upgrade, and that is Magic Mike XXL. Next up is another upgrade, and this one actually has 3 films in it. And this is just a huge space saver for me because I did have all 3 on DVD. And it is a Denzel triple feature, and it has Antoine Fisher, Courage Under Fire, and The Siege. It's been such a long time since I've seen these 2 movies, so I don't really remember them too well. Antoine Fisher, I absolutely love, you guys. It is based on a true story. Great film. Then I went ahead and upgraded Traffic. This one right here is new to the collection. This is one that I've been wanting to check out, mostly because it does star Ansel Elgort, and that is The Goldfinch. So I'm happy to add this one to the collection. Went ahead and upgraded RV. This is a fun Robin Williams flick. Then we have Stallone in Bullet to the Head, another upgrade. Hubby had actually gotten this a while back. I think it was like last year or something, from Big Lots on DVD. And we both actually ended up really enjoying this. It's actually a pretty good Stallone film. So I went ahead and upgraded that. Also upgraded Valentine's Day and Talladega Nights. And then the last item from Facebook, this is one that I did not have in the collection. We have the first one, but this is Kick-Ass number 2. So moving on to what I got from Mi.dollartreedvd. Shout outs to them. You guys that are not familiar with them, they have an Instagram page that is pretty much strictly like Dollar Tree movies. When those waves hit, boy oh boy, do they go all out. They post live pictures of when they're in the stores, and so we can see what all is there. And so they're into trading, or even if you don't have anything to trade, you can still purchase them from them, and they will ship them to you. Just really great people. I appreciate all their hard work that they do, because they go to a ton of stores, you guys. As much as like 12 in one day. It's crazy. So thank you so much for always being so awesome. Larry and Melissa, you guys totally rock, and the Dollar Tree movie community definitely appreciates you and all the hard work that you do, scooping up titles for everyone. So anyways, you guys, I have a huge old box here, as you can see, from them. So let's go ahead and have a look-see. So there's about somewhere between like 30 plus to like 40 titles in this box. And then they did also scoop up a couple of books for me that I was on the hunt for, that I had no luck finding at my Dollar Trees. So they are on top, so I'm just going to show those right quick. And I love it because they package them, you know, for extra protection here in this little like plastic wrap stuff. But anywho, let me go ahead and take them out so you guys can see. They are these like chapter books or like junior novel kind of things. And the first one is this Jim Henson's Shadow of the Dark Crystal. Basically it's based on the Netflix series that they have going on. I haven't seen it. I don't have Netflix. So I don't know too much about it, but I am a fan of the movie. Loved it growing up, despite how super weird it is. But yeah, I just thought that this was so cool, and I think that's really neat that after all these years, they made like a little series about it. So I'm looking forward to checking that one out. And then the other one that they got me here, I'm also really excited about. I think it's just really awesome, you guys, when Dollar Tree gets in books, and especially ones that are like based on movies that go for a crazy amount of money, and to get them for $1 is just insane. But this one is Nickelodeon's Dora and the Lost City of Gold. This is so cool, you guys. I think the movie was a huge hit. Very enjoyable, very family friendly. So I am excited to, you know, look more into this book here. And both books retail normally for $9.99. So for $1, that's awesome. Thank you guys so much for scooping these up for me. So moving on to the movies. First up, we have The Domestics. So it's one that I never found at my stores. And by the way, you guys, I forgot to mention, all these titles are kind of from the like April, May wave. So we have The Domestics here, which definitely looks like a fun watch. I don't really know anything about this, but I know that some people recommended it, so I thought I would go ahead and check that one out. Next up, we have Sushi Girl, which this one, you guys, I do own on DVD, so this is an upgrade, and that's why I wanted it to upgrade it. I really enjoyed this. I know there's lots of mixed reviews on it. Lots of people actually didn't like it, but overall, I thought this was a pretty fun film, and kudos to Sushi Girl. That's got to be a hard role to just lay there and not do anything and be quiet like the whole time and stuff. So but yeah, I thought that this was a pretty decent flick, so I wanted to go ahead and upgrade it. Next up, we have My Little Pony Equestria Girls. It's a double feature, so it has Equestria Girls and Rainbow Rocks. So the girls, they love their My Little Pony. Next up, we have this movie here called Lorna's Silence. And I don't really know too much about this, but from what I had like read up on it, you know, checked the reviews and stuff, it looks like a really good film, sort of like drama, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But it is in French though, so obviously I'll have to watch this with like subtitles and stuff. But it definitely caught my interest, so I'm excited to check it out. Next up, we have Leggies, and I really wanted this one because of Chloe Grace. I love her work, you guys. You also have Keira Knightley and Sam Rockwell. It's one that I've had on my wish list for a while and was wanting to check out, so I thought it was pretty cool. This was coming up at Dollar Tree. Next up, we have Final Girl, another one that I wanted to go ahead and upgrade. So I have the DVD. I thought this was a really fun flick, so definitely check it out if you have not. There's also one that lots of people recommended. So when people are recommending those Dollar Tree titles, I think they're worth checking out. This one right here, another upgrade. This one actually is a combo pack, so that's good. And that is A Turtle's Tale, Sammy's Adventures. The kiddos, they really enjoyed this one, so, you know, why not? They do have a second one, but it wasn't as good as this one. This one was super cute. And then we have Cheap Thrills, which I had actually found this one, but I ended up using them for trade, and so I just scooped up another one from Larry and Melissa here, so thank you so much. Okay, and then they also sometimes go to like Goodwill, you guys, and so they'll post a picture of some titles that are still like factory sealed and stuff. I did end up picking a few titles from them that actually came from Goodwill. So you will see those in here, like this first one. I think that's awesome. They found this factory sealed. This is a true classic, you guys. I watched this so many times growing up. I know this was like one of my dad's favorite films and everything. And that is True Lies. Again, factory seal, which is awesome. So I'm happy to have this in the collection because I did not have it. Next up, we have this film called That's My Boy. Has Adam Sandler in it. I've never seen this. I don't know how good of a film this is, so I thought I would go ahead and check it out. I'd always heard about it, but I'd never actually seen it. And then, you guys, so this was one that was on my wish list, and I did not know there was like 2 parts to it. What's kind of annoying, though, is that you would think that the cover art would be like different, but it's not. But we have the best of a lowrider, and it's disc 1 and disc 2. So I only knew there was like 1, and then like, hey, you need this one because it's a part 2. So I'm like, yes, I do. And it's like literally exactly the same artwork, you guys, which is very interesting. But I wanted these because I kind of sort of grew up with like, you know, lowrider background. One of my brothers, he was into the whole lowrider scene thing. He started off making lowrider bikes, and you know, as the years progressed, he got into doing cars, and that's what he pretty much does right now. He does like all the paint work, the hydraulic systems, all that stuff. I used to go to the lowrider shows when they came here to Portland, but they stopped like back in like 2008, 2009, something like that was like the last one that I went to, and they completely stopped them just because, you know, fights would always break out and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, I was kind of, you know, into the whole lowrider scene thing. My brother was into it. He has like plenty of trophies and everything from his bikes, from his cars, from like hop contests, all of that stuff. He's been in, you know, featured in Lowrider magazine and all that. So that's kind of why I wanted these. I don't know what all is on here. Probably some hop contests and other things and whatnot. So I thought this was pretty cool. So I'll be checking those out. So another title that came from Goodwill is this one that stars Michelle Rodriguez, and I'd never even heard of this movie. When I saw it, I thought maybe it was the Lifetime movie that stars, who is it? Anne Heche is in it, I think. I'm on the hunt for that, but I wanted to check this one out nonetheless. Some sort of a boxing movie. Like I said, it stars Michelle Rodriguez in it. So yeah, I wanted to go ahead and check this one out. Girl fight. Then we have The Diary of a Teenage Girl. Caught my interest, has some pretty decent reviews, so wanted to go ahead and check it out. Then we have DC Superhero Girls Legends of Atlantis. The girls, they really enjoy these DC Superhero Girl movies, so I went ahead and scooped that one up for them. Next up, we have A Cinderella Story, If the Shoe Fits. I have the one with Hilary Duff, and then I still need to get the one with Selena Gomez, and I recently saw there's even like a Christmas one, so I need to see about getting that one too. I haven't seen this one though, and this one has, isn't that Demi Lovato? If I'm not mistaken, maybe not. No, Sophia Carson. Thomas Law, Jennifer Tilly's in this. Oh my. Oh, she must play the stepmother. But yeah, so excited to check that one out. Next up, we have The Clothes Hitch Killer. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is actually based on a true story. I don't see where it says on here, but I think when I looked into this one online, it said it was a true story. But it says one of the best horror films to come out this year. Intelligent and subversive. So it's some sort of like, I guess, a possession film and whatnot. So yeah, could be good. I don't know. We'll see. All right, next up we have this movie here called Captive Heart, the James Mink story. So I'm assuming that probably it's going to be a true story. But it stars Cicely Tyson, Alfred Woodard, and Morgan Freeman. So right there alone, that sold me. Excellent cast. And there's actually 8 movies in here total. And you can even see right here, it tells you, like, it lists like that they're in these other movies. that are on here. So there's this movie called Endgame, Blood Brothers, Jewel, One Heart Broken into Song, Go Tell It on the Mountain, A Gathering of Old Men, The Execution of Raymond Graham, and then obviously this movie, Captive Heart. I already took the plastic off because it was covering up a couple of the movie titles there. So I wanted to kind of see there. Let's see. It looks like there's like 3 on one disc and then 4 on another. So you got 3 on there and then 4 on this one. So, but I don't know how great these movies are going to be, but again, cast like that, I had to get it, you guys. Sometimes just that's how the way it is, you know. So next up, we have some Cat in the Hat movies here. We have Space is the Place. So it's like some sort of like a little movie, 60 minutes long. Oh, Martin Short is the voice of Cat in the Hat. Awesome. Did not know that. We've seen the cartoon, you know, a few times here and there. So, you know, it's not half bad. So wait, is it an actual movie or just like little, because it says stories included and there's 5 listed. So, it may just be like little episodes having to deal with space or something like that. We'll see. And then for the Christmas collection, another Cat in the Hat, and this is, well, Cat in the Hat Christmas. It's a holiday special, so I thought that was kind of cool there. Then, even though we already have this on Blu-ray, you guys, the Lego Batman movie, my son has lost one of the discs in it, and so I just want to make sure, because I know it's one of those movies he watches a lot, and that's the thing with my kiddos. When it comes to cartoon movies and stuff, I try to get things that have the Blu-ray and DVD in them for the simple fact that, you know, I have my kiddos, and sometimes they'll lose discs and stuff like that. I think another one of our movies is missing, like the DVD to it or something like that. So, I just got a new one just to be on the safe side there. Then we have Barbie and the Secret Door. Girls love their Barbie movies. Barbie in Princess Power. This was one that really caught my interest. Looked very fun. It's some sort of a musical, I guess. And that is Anna and the Apocalypse. So it's like, I'm assuming like zombies maybe. Yeah, zombie apocalypse. So, maybe it's singing zombies. I don't know. We'll see. And then we have Jack Nicholson in About Schmidt. All right, getting down to the last stack, you guys. So we have Scooby Doo and the Gourmet Chef. Always nice to see new Scooby Doo movies at Dollar Tree. So I'm happy to have this one. This next movie, you guys, I absolutely love. It is a true story. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. Stars Ice Cube and Keke Palmer, and that is the Longshots. And basically, you know, it's this girl. She joins a boys' football team. What is it called? Oh my goodness, I forget. Something, the Pop Warner or something like that. And how she was like the first girl, whatever, to win it or something like that. Along those lines. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I love this movie, you guys. Then we have this Kevin Hart, Seriously Funny. So some sort of a stand-up show of his. Another upgrade here, and that is Paper Towns. Love this movie, you guys. Loved it, loved it. Then we have Neverland. And this one, I guess, was like some sort of a, I want to say, I don't know if it was like a TV show or something like that, like, or like a TV movie, because they have the one that's like, Finding Neverland or something like that, which is like a totally, completely different cast. But this is the one that stars Keira Knightley. You also have Bob Hoskins, Charlie Rowe, Anna Friel, and Rise Ifans. So we have Neverland. Next up, we have Alice Faye, Dawn Ameche, and Carmen Miranda. Oh, she has my last name. She has my first name as her last name. That is That Night in Rio. It says in Technicolor. So when is this from anyways? What year? 1941. That Night in Rio. Then we have R.L. Stein's Mostly Ghostly, which I have never seen this, but I mean, it's R.L. Stein, so why not pick it up? And last but not least, we have the Teen Titans Fear Itself Season 2 Volume 1. And it is in a snapper case, you guys. It has, let's see, there's 6 episodes on here. Kids love Teen Titans, so I had to scoop this up for them. And as always, there's actually something a little extra in here, but as always, they do include like a little note and everything in the package. And then I actually saw that they sent one of these to Peppermint Tribe. So this is really cool, you guys. It is, so I don't know if maybe they had these like, you know, custom made or whatnot, but this says DVD and Blu-ray Hunting and Trading Club. And it looks like this, you guys. It is a decal. I don't know if it's like maybe for your car or where you could put it. I don't know where I'm going to put this yet, but I will find a spot for it. But it looks like that. Super cool. So, you know, it looks kind of like a, you know, DVD, Blu-ray disc, and then you have like the film coming out. That's really, really cool. But DVD and Blu-ray Hunting and Trading Club. So that is so, so awesome. So thank you so, so much for that, you guys. That is it from Larry and Melissa. Big old box this time. It was like 2 months worth, so yeah. Anywho, you guys, make sure that you go check them out on Instagram if you're into the whole Dollar Tree movie thing. Maybe they can help you out with some of the titles that you're on the hunt for. You can always shoot them your wish list, and they will be on the lookout. They do also have a YouTube channel, you guys, that you can check out, and they'll share like things that they've received in, you know, trades and stuff like that. So really great brother and sister duo, you guys. Go check them out on Instagram and their YouTube channel. Show them some love. Thank you so, so much for watching. Join the family if you have not, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.